Okay. Hey, everybody. This is the first ever Discord thingy. I really wish Discord had video, but it doesn't yet. I think it will fairly soon. So you'll just have to put up with not seeing my face. So, anyway, what's up, everyone? I just put my kid to sleep, and I hope you can't hear her crying in the background. You probably can't. Yeah, I read that that's like the number one requested thing for Discord is camera support. So that's like the only thing that Skype has over it right now, which is kind of embarrassing because Skype is garbage. I'm really happy that Discord exists because, yeah, Skype is no good. And apparently, Spreecast closed, so I can't even use that anymore. I got an email about it like 2 or 3 months ago. That's like, hey, everyone, we're closing. Bye. It was really sudden, and I'm kind of annoyed that I gave the money. No, I didn't know you could save them, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? I think they did mention it in the hey, we're closing email they sent out, but it was like, hey, you have like 3 days to download all your stuff. Bye. So I think I just kind of forgot about it. We didn't do that many on there, so, you know. But I believe Kyle is recording this on OBS, so I can share it somewhere at some point. Maybe I'll make an unlisted video on YouTube and put it on the Patreon or something. Yeah, I'll put it somewhere. I'll do something with it. Okay, Kat, it's time for you to move. Thank you. It's nice to be heard, I guess. No one can see my face. I probably look way different from the last time you saw me because I got a sweet beard. Yeah, I'm also ripped. Hey, someone just said Craig Ripsby. My wife thought that was funny. She's just sitting over here next to me, probably rolling her eyes at everything I'm saying.
Yes.
She just said yes. Someone just asked if you're the new series main character. She just laughed and rolled her eyes at the same time.
Can't act for shit.
And said, I can't act for shit. That was her talking about herself, not her talking about me. That'd be really mean if she just said that out of nowhere.
You can't act for shit.
Oh. Someone just said we already know that about you. Ouch. But anyway, yeah, hey, Cannon Fodder, I was just about to ask you, you said you got first dibs, and I'm positive I know what you're going to ask. But go ahead and ask it anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about the number of people on the Discord right now. It's pretty cool. Okay, cannon fodder, you got to be a little more specific because that was recorded like years ago. So did I mention anything in regards to that? Like what? Yeah, what season was it in? And then like what? Yeah, like what? Do you know any context about it? Because I have never. I don't think I've ever seen a bear before. Like not just out in the wild. Actually, I've seen a bear once in the wild, but it was a baby bear. Um, it was in like Tennessee or something. Um, it was in Tennessee. We were driving somewhere, and we drove by like these tons of people gathered around a tree with cameras, and there's like a baby or like juvenile bear like up in a tree, and we just drove by it like those people better leave because they're gonna get murdered by a bear soon, because they're just like swarmed around this like young bear that probably still has a larger bear looking after it, and they're gonna get killed. This was like 15 years ago, but yeah, that's the only bear I've ever seen. Late season 2 or early 3, you're talking about the things viewers find in the footage after you upload. You said, "Oh yeah, the bear story. We'll talk about that when it comes up." Bear. I honestly do not remember that. I'm trying to think of something in regards to a bear. Nice pun. Yeah. No, it's okay. I'm a dad now. I have to like bad puns. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of is like someone saying they saw a bear, but I honestly don't remember if I. Oh, hey, nice TV Trubs reference, Beta. I understood that reference. Nice job. I will think about it, cannon fodder, during this whole ordeal. I'll probably like wake up like at 3 in the morning in a cold sweat, being like, I remember the bear story. And then I'll just like PM you or something. I don't know. The dream bear will visit me. Dream bear will just like float into my dreams, sprinkle bear dust on me, and then I'll know everything. Oh, I have to sneeze, and it's not coming out. Hold on. I have bear dust in my nose. Okay, it went away. Never mind. Oh wait, no, it's back. Okay, it went away again. In regards to new series stuff, I hope you understand, but I can't say anything about it because that would be unfair. No hints. I know it's unbearable. You know what? I wish I wrote down. I wish I wrote down the solution to all my puzzles, and for some reason I didn't, and that's a lesson I've learned now. I've written down the solution to all forthcoming puzzles, so I will at least know the answers from here on out, and that's probably one of the reasons the null code, as you call it, It's probably one of the reasons why I do that now. I feel like I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't remember where I put it. I know I wrote it down on a dry erase board, and then I like maybe took a picture of it. Yeah. I'd have to look for that. But I mean, even if I found it, I wouldn't share it. Because come on. Clay Kid, I'm actually okay with that. That's actually a better idea. I kind of like the idea of that being like the zodiac code of this whole ordeal. You know, just like something that no one will ever solve, and it just drives everyone insane forever. I'm sorry if I drive you insane, Lee. At least we'll know what did it. What did you in? But yeah. I cannot answer that question. Kyle, by the way. Any cool things anything's planned for GMX? Yes, but probably not what you're expecting. I might have something new series related for GMX, but I haven't exactly nailed that down yet. But hey, can I mention you coming? Okay.
Well, about that. No, no one can know about my whereabouts.
Okay, I'm just asking. Oh, you're welcome, Clay Kid. That's I'm all about introducing people to awful yet somehow good mobile games. Anyway, what was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, about GMX. My wife is coming to GMX with me, and she will be at the table with me. Or actually, hopefully, she'll have her own table. But she will be there selling her fine wares that she has made by herself. And well, I guess I can just say what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. my wife makes handmade jewelry, and she will have it at GMX. It'll be the first time ever that she sells it. Well, like sold it in person. So she'll have that at GMX, and sometime in the near future, she will be selling it on the internet too. Etsy, or if I can figure out a way to integrate it into the Fish with a No store.
But then look at my Instagram.
I will. What's your Instagram name? Her company name is Killer Mermaids, by the way. You can find her on Instagram. She has pictures of her things on there. I know, she should make like fish jewelry for me. That'd be great.
I have some crabs.
Oh yeah, she already has some crabs. I forgot about that. That hopefully it didn't come out wrong.
I have some small crabs.
Was the antique shop important in any way? I mean, yeah. It was a location in the show, so yeah. That's a good song, Violet. Favorite place to shoot? definitely not that stupid giant abandoned building. I hated going there. It was really hard to get to, and yeah, and we definitely had permission to be there, totally, but it was still annoying to get to, and it was always hot. Yeah, listen to Lee. Lee knows. I actually didn't know you went there, Lee, but nice job. I did not say you could do that or give you any kind of permission to do that. If you get arrested, it's not my fault. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing that interesting. Like, you go one time and it's like, that's pretty much it. The shed thing was just in the woods. How many total? I don't know, like 5? I just guessed, but it was probably around 4 or 5. And it depends on your definition of abandoned. Cool, Clay. Were you? I guess. Yeah, I guess you were at MTAC then. Did you get to play the card game we had there? Because if you did, you should like. Um, oh wait. Oh, 24. Oh, okay. Yeah. So wasn't last year. Yeah, I remember Noah telling me about that. Lee. All of you should bug him about that because it was pretty fun. The park was, oh my god, what was the park in Northport called? Sokol. Sokol, yeah, it was Sokol Park in Northport, Alabama. That was, I think, well, there was another one in Helena, but I don't think it had a name. But yeah, that was the main one. It's really easy to get lost there. Yeah. Oh yeah, Oak Mountain too. I forgot about that one. Like that, Caroline. That changes like every day, Kyle. I had like a big list of things that I wanted to do, and then I started working on the new series, and I got really into it or into making it, and I just kept working on that like every day. So that ended up taking up more time than I thought it would. It's pretty cool because I can work at it at work in downtime. Don't tell anyone I do that, but since it's all written on my phone essentially, or on Google Docs, which you can get on your phone. Any downtime I have, I'll work on it then, or when I'm at home. It depends. Samuel, I hope I'm saying your name right. It depends on what you mean by release date. You will see, Caroline. Like I said, I can't really delve too much into it. Lots of secrets. My favorite, Kyle. Oh God, I just like did an email interview thing with a guy today, and I mentioned it. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember the name. Um, one with the doll. I can't remember that one. Yes, Lee, that one. It was like one of the few. It was like one of 2 or 3 times that I was able to use pseudo stop motion, which I always really like. I didn't set it on fire. Well, yeah, I guess I did. Did I like it? I mean, it's just something I had to do. It's something that I thought would make it look better, so I did it. The answer to that question, Kyle, is in the series. In a way. Least favorite? I don't know. I don't know. I don't usually know those off the top of my head. Did Nightman answer the question? I don't know. I actually haven't. Those are the Nightmind videos that I haven't watched all of yet, just because I get kind of squirmy when things are about me like that. I've seen parts of all of them, of the ones related to it, and then I've watched a bunch of the other ones for things that I didn't do. Yeah, I remember I sat down and watched the entirety of the episode based on the Wyoming incident, which is like an hour and a half long. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, Kyle, just send me a message on Patreon with your request, and I will get it to you. No, Beta, I don't. That's just because that's kind of like asking someone who works at McDonald's if they eat a lot of McDonald's. Actually, that's a bad example because I would probably still eat at McDonald's even if I did work there. But you know, it's like you spend so much time with it that you don't seek it out, not because you think it's bad or anything, but you know, you kind of been inundated with it just on your own. Yeah, Cedric Applebee's is probably a better example. I wish the new series was about Cyberhawk. There's actually a company that is already called Cyberhawk. I looked it up, and they make like drones or something. Because I was going to try and make it like an official thing, and I was like, oh, I'd probably get sued by them. Like a parody type thing. If I ever get really into falconry, which I doubt I will name my first bird Cyberhawk. That's what it's called, right? Falconry. That's where you just like get a falcon and train it to do things. What do you call someone who's into falconry? Like a falconrist? I don't know. Falconer? Oh, huh. Clay, just send me a message on Patreon. And I will doodle it out for you and send it to you. You got to figure that one out. You got to figure that one out for yourself. 7 steps.
Answer any questions?
Huh?
You're gonna answer any questions?
I know. Sorry. Caroline, yes. Hopefully this year. What happened was I thought I had like 3 more boxes of them, and it turns out it was for another DVD. So I ran out faster than I thought I would. So I'm in the process of saving up to buy some more. In the meantime, the digital download is still available, and the like paper sleeve disc is still available, which is the exact same thing. It lasts as long as it does. At least an hour. The complete series was available on DVD as a box set, but those are like super expensive to make. So the season 1 DVDs will probably be back well before that. And also the Blu-rays are still in stock. Any good movies? Have we watched the movie recently?
The last one we watched was The Martian, like 6 months ago.
Yeah, we watched The Martian like 6 months ago.
I've been reading a lot of books.
Yeah, we've been reading a lot of books. No, Alyssa keeps bugging me about watching Stranger Things, and I will at some point.
Tell them to read the Hyperion Canto.
What? What did you say?
Tell them to read Hyperion Cantos.
That sounds like the nerdiest thing I've ever heard. Oh my god. Did any of you hear what she just said? The microphone probably didn't pick it up. Okay, say it one more time.
The Hyperion Cantos.
Alyssa says everyone should read the Hyperion Cantos. Canto. K-A-N-T-O?
C-A-N-T-O-S.
C-A-N-T-O-S.
It's a sci-fi series.
Okay.
It is really good.
She says it's really good, but it also has the nerdiest name I've ever heard.
Tell them it's a sci-fi.
Lee says sounds like it's about Pokemon.
It's about people in space in a all omniscient, crazy-ass space monster.
Cedric says he has a few friends who've recommended that, so...
It's amazing. I'm only halfway through the first book, and it's amazing.
Did you say space monsters?
Yeah, it's like a fucking crazy space monster, and if you got killed by it, you wouldn't even know.
Okay.
You wouldn't even know.
Yeah, we've been reading more than watching movies, I guess. Which is weird because I've never been a book person. It'll tide us over until Mass Effect Andromeda. I had to take a trip to Ohio about 2 months ago. I mentioned it in the Discord earlier about how I sometimes teach Adobe software to people every now and then, very rarely, but it's a side job type thing. And I had one out in Ohio, so I had to drive because I couldn't afford a plane ticket. So I had to drive from Atlanta to like Columbus, which was something like 10 hours, I think. And so I was like, oh, here's a fantastic way to pass the time. I'll just get an audiobook. So I got the audiobook for Ready Player One, and it is wonderful. I ended up listening to about half the book, and then anytime I could like get to clean around the house, I would listen to it then. So I got really good at cleaning while I was listening to that. Differing opinion. I'm sure some people like it, some people don't, but I personally liked it. I heard that his other book wasn't as good as Ready Player One. What was it called? Andromeda, I think. I heard it wasn't nearly as good. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. I heard that Andromeda was like, it didn't really have, or it had a bunch of like the references per minute that Ready Player One had, but for no reason. Yeah, I can see it not being everyone's cup of tea, really. Every time my wife heard it, she was like, man, Will Wheaton's narration voice is really boring. But I thought it was totally fine. Yes, a cat just jumped in front of my microphone. Right now I am reading, or actually listening to the audiobook of a book called Snow Crash, which is like written in 1992. And I heard it was very similar to Ready Player One, so that's why I wanted to listen to it. So it's also really good. I'm only about like 10% through the book according to Kindle, but yeah. Probably not, Cedric. Or reference literally everything else. Stop teasing Caroline. I mean, yeah, Kyle, I would love to do that. But I mean, you'd have to give me some time to like sort it out. D&D, Dungeons and Dragons Discord. I like that. It would. I mean, there would be the problem of figuring out who plays and all that. So
Play with you. It'll be just you and me.
Yeah, it'll just be me and my wife. I'll be DM with just one person. Oh yeah, my kid can play too.
So it's just not shit up.
She can like throw the dice. Oh yeah, they said Callie can be the DM.
Smart enough. She knows like 75 words.
I don't think she knows 75 words.
Almost.
We said she knows like maybe 50.
60.
Okay.
You should tell her how smart she is.
My kid's smart.
She's like really smart.
This is Kid Talk with Troy and Alyssa. Our kid's very smart.
She really is.
Callie chat, yeah. She is almost 2. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something to drink.
You should tell them how when we came out of the bathroom park today, she told everybody, I poop.
The microphone's open. You know that, right?
Can they hear me?
Yeah.
Over here?
Apparently.
I didn't know. Usually nobody can hear me.
Okay. Yes, like Clay said up there, if you want to see way too many pictures of my kid, follow me on Snapchat. I can't remember my username. Hold on just a second.
I think it's J4W.
I think it's J4W. But let me just confirm that real quick. What are you eating? What, like ramen?
No.
Oh, those like, oh, okay. Hold on, I'm looking at my Snapchat here. Yeah, it's J Troy W. Just that. That's good to hear, Caroline. Braces are the worst. The J does not stand for jiggy, no. Although I wish it did.
It's for nerd.
What? LL Cool J Troy W. That's fine. My first name is James.
Talk to me.
Okay. Jingle Bell Troy W.
Yeah, that's actually it.
Yeah, it's actually Jingle Bell. You're right. Jay-Z Troy W. James Gatsby. Okay, my wife's put on headphones. Let's all talk shit about her. When we were naming our kid, we were like, let's definitely make her go by her first name because having to go by your middle name causes a lot of like unnecessary headaches. Like you basically have to go by 2 different names. John Cena, Troy Wagner. Yeah, that's okay. I'll go with that. Oh yeah, I never even noticed that, Caroline. You're right. I never even thought about that. All right, what other questions we got here? Kyle actually stole my answer. Yeah, totally running with scissors, straight up. Or we are the talking heads, whatever. One of the two. They're about the same. I think running with scissors was the one that had Albuquerque on it, so yeah, that one. That's like unironically one of my most favorite songs ever. Nature Break, definitely. Isn't that something? I don't know. I think they're great, Wispy Willow. Why wouldn't I? What if I was just like, they're the worst? Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Clay. I definitely want to do more Dasarama. I just got to figure out what the format would be, because it's probably going to just be me for the time being. So I might just do it like, I don't know, maybe like Donkey does it or something. You know, how it's just like him and it's just like highlights of him saying stupid stuff during stupid moments. Uh, yes, Violet, Earth and you will definitely come back to. I actually, some of you guys were talking about Rob earlier, and he is going to be doing a few things for that, actually. Rob is the guy that made the music for Marble Hornets. He's the guy that composed like the ending credit music and stuff like that. He's really super talented. Yeah, actually, Clay, that would be kind of a cool idea, because it'd be kind of cool to do like a Dasarama stream and then kind of like edit together a worst moments or something. That might be okay. That's actually a pretty cool idea. I'm gonna write that down. Just call it Dasarama worst moments. Yeah, worst of the worst. The forums are fine. You know, that can be weird if I didn't like them. I think I prefer Discord though, honestly. Yeah, if you want to submit games, that's totally fine. I actually have a list for. I have a list of Dasarama games that I've wanted to do for a long time that I got off abandonia.com. Um, yeah, I may not do Hugo. I don't know. I feel like that kind of ran its course. I might return to it at some point. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're all standalone games. I mentioned in the game text channel that I was probably about 3/4 of the way through Soma right now, and it's pretty cool. Like I mentioned on there, I actually enabled the mod, the Wimp mode mod, that makes it to where monsters don't attack, because I was getting really tired of it. It wasn't because it was scary. It was just like, okay, I'm really done trying to do this like because there's this thing that it does, I've noticed, is that it puts you in this really kind of confusing maze-like area, and then goes like, okay, you got to do this thing, but we're not going to tell you how to do it. So you got a bunch of trial and error for trying to figure out the thing to do, and at the same time, you're going so slow because you're having to avoid the monsters and everything. And then it just moves so slow and it's so frustrating, and I just got tired of it. So I just turned it off. I do remember Scunny Squirrel, Cedric. I definitely remember that. I did play that years and years and years ago.
Hey.
Huh?
I am not a nerd. Apparently, Bradley Cooper likes it, and he's making a sci-fi series about this novel.
Okay.
So, fuck you. I'm a nerd, and Bradley Cooper's a nerd.
Bradley Cooper's probably a nerd. Like, he's just a really good-looking nerd.
It's like producing and writing it.
You gonna want to turn off For the Abyss, Willow? Okay. I have not played. I'm scared, by the way, because I really don't like jump scare games. Like, I find those really hard to enjoy. I mean, yeah, the thing I made had jump scares in it, but the whole idea with those is to use them sparingly, in my opinion. And I don't know. I think they're kind of cheap, and I mean, it's okay to do it, you know, every now and then. Obviously, I'd be kind of a hypocrite if I said never use them, but yeah, I don't like making that the only reason. They're like the only thing that's scary about something, because I think that's kind of lazy. Beta, define horror. I'm not a big like blood and guts kind of guy. I'm more of like I mean, if you consider like David Lynch movies horror, which you should, that's more kind of my thing. Yeah, subtlety is the name of the game. I'm trying to catch up on questions here. Yes, I've played Undertale. It's great. Yeah, I've only played through it once. I keep meaning to go back through it. I got the not the pacifist ending, and not the like kill everyone ending, but I got the like kind of in between ending. The one where you've like killed some, because I didn't really know that was a thing when I was playing through it until the end. Yeah, I guess neutral. Yeah, no spoilers. Willow, sorry. That's not really a spoiler. It's a very fun game, and if you like it, you should definitely play Earthbound. Outlast doesn't really sound interesting to me. I'm not saying that to be like snobby or anything, but it's just not really my kind of game. Like I thought Amnesia was like barely fun. And Outlast just seems like distilled Amnesia, I guess. Yeah, Ride to Hell Retribution. That's a game I can get behind. Is this just like ask Troy if he has played this game now? Nothing about those hands were succulent. Those were just meaty, fat, gross hands. Overwatch, I played for about a week straight. Just have played it a little bit. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Those kind of games are that and like TF2. Those are games that I get in these like streaks where I will play nothing but that for like a week or 2 weeks or whatever. But I'm not a pro player by any means. I haven't even played since they added the new character yet, although the new character sounds really cool and that it's like a sniper support, which would be really nice to have. I played, I was on the drum line in high school, yeah. I have an Android phone, although if you have an iPhone, that's also fine. Like, whatever, man. I mean, why would a support character get play of the game? The game hates support characters. No. I'm not like shitting on support characters. Like Lucio was my main anyway. Like I never got play of the game with Lucio. Obviously, it's just like, oh hey, play the game. It's Bastion again. I really like Zenyatta, even though I can't really play as him very well. I like the idea of Zenyatta. I just wish he wasn't so squishy. Like, I feel like his health should be a little bit higher than it is because it's like, to be really good, you got to keep line of sight with people you're supporting. But he's so squishy that if you're like supporting someone and you're kind of in the shit, you're going to get murdered really quick. Maybe I'm just playing him wrong. I don't know. I completely forgot about that fanfic, Cedric. Thanks for reminding me. No one's gonna find that because it was like the username that I used for it on the website was a username I've like never used since. So I would actually be really, really surprised if someone ever found that. And even if they did, I wouldn't admit that was it. The Happy Birthday Shadow fanfic, if you find the original, like on the comments for it, people link to the video, so I guess they've seen it. I kind of feel bad that it's on a thing called Very Bad Fan Fiction. So I feel kind of bad about that, but yeah. News and updates. Well, I mean, other than like new series stuff, obviously, I can't really go into that. I am working on early stuff for the next Earth and You. Like I said, I was talking to Rob about that, so I'll get on that fairly soon. And then, like I said earlier, I'm kind of fiddling around with the program to make text adventure games, and I really want to make a small crab adventure game. Like, that's absolutely on the to-do list. Oh yeah, I should have. I totally missed that golden opportunity, Lee. You're right. I don't want to say anything about it, but I have like a lot of different episodes of it written down, so it'll probably be like a self-contained thing, and then I'll make another self-contained thing, and so on. I'm glad you like it, Lee. I hope it has is the print quality okay? I'm just like super paranoid because I got okay, good. I got samples from those printers one time, and like all of them were good except for one, and it looked terrible. So like from now on, I'm like super nervous about that. Like I emailed them about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's just a total fluke. Sorry about that." But now every time someone buys one, I'm like, "Oh man, I hope it goes well." I hope there'll be Earth and You merchandise one day. That'd be pretty cool. One of my dreams for that is to make a EWC like polo shirt. I really want to do that. But polo shirts are really expensive to make. So one day when I have money, that is a goal though. Is I want to get on to making Earth and You episodes again and make them very regularly, like once a month or so. Yeah, Laserdisc. You know, back when we were making the DVDs, the printers or the replicators, I guess, that were making them for us actually did have an option for Laserdisc. And I don't know why. I guess they just had a bunch of leftover Laserdisc, and they're like, you know, if you want it, we would print it if like more than one person would get it. But who would want like a record-sized CD besides me and everyone else? Yeah, I'll make one copy, like the who was that made the one copy? Oh my god. Who was that? Yeah, the Wu-Tang, like one copy thing, and then like that douchebag pharmaceutical guy bought it. Do it like that. Pinch Turns was okay. I did it on a whim, and I'm not super proud of it. Well, I guess it's okay for making it like, 10 years ago or whatever. I don't know. May come back one day. Who knows? Never say never, man. A nature break calendar would be funny as long as I could make it like a sexy fireman calendar type deal. Yeah, but he's still like fully clothed, or just like still wearing the sweater vest, but not the shirt under it. Yeah, sure, why not? Hanging upside down in a tree and like my shirt just kind of barely lifted up, so you got a little midriff going on. Or like female Marvel character pose where it's just like the butt and that's it. Yeah, he loves air. All right, I'm probably gonna be wrapping this up in like, let's see. Ah, cat, what are you doing? Cat just like jumped in front of the. Ugh, what a turd. I'm probably gonna be wrapping this up in about, I don't know, we'll say 10:45. My time anyway, so that'll be 45 whatever hour where you live. I kind of want to do this thing where I randomly select someone and they can ask any question and I have to answer it, but I'm like afraid to. We'll make like a hangout MVP. Okay, we'll do it. We'll see what happens. We'll do it this once. The only rule is it cannot be about the new series. Okay, let's see here. Okay, give me a number between 1 and 10. First person that does it. 5. All right, I see 5. Okay, Cedric. Cedric, you're up. Cedric, you're the first ever MVP. I have to answer it, but I can't guarantee it will be a good answer. I will answer it within reason. Don't be like how many tattoos of skulls you have on your ass because the number's way too high. I have no preference between Coke or Pepsi. Surge and Mountain Dew are way too sweet. You can seriously take your time, Cedric. It's fine. Dr. Pepper's okay. I'm not. It's not what I get like when I'm at restaurants. Okay, here we go, Cedric. If you'd not made Marble Hornets, do you think you would have pursued filmmaking otherwise? Was that never an idea? Oh no, that's totally what I wanted to do. I was actually in school for that already when we started making it. I actually made a handful of things before that. I had some summer jobs and stuff helping production companies in Alabama here and there. I was mostly like a PA, but yeah, I definitely was doing that stuff beforehand. Yeah, it was ultimately made for something awful because that's kind of where it was. We didn't think it would go outside of that, and then obviously it did, and so here we are. Oh yeah, the cutout theater stuff. I did do that before Marble Hornets. I'm only one person, Kyle. Come on, I'll do stuff. Yeah, that's kind of a problem I have is that if you saw my list, like my Google Doc of things to maybe do one day in terms of like videos or what else, you'd be like, wow, this guy's never going to get all this stuff done in his lifetime. Most things are like, a sentence long or something. I'm not saying I have like sweeping narratives written or anything. I had weird ideas when I was in college, and in retrospect, a lot of them were dumb. Yeah, that's pretty much truly. That's not to say don't try dumb ideas. You should absolutely try dumb ideas that don't put your life in danger. Yes, all drugs and all crime. No, I can't say anything about that because Kyle's recording it, you know? I can't be like, yeah, man, I totally did coke every single day. I did not do coke every single day, only on the weekends. I'm kidding. Hit me, Clay, why not? Oh. Yeah, Jingle Bell said that, not me. He's my alter ego. A lot of people have cool alter egos. Mine's just named Jingle Bell. Some kind of court gesture. Yeah, that's kind of a thing that happened, Kyle, was it got big enough to where you couldn't possibly keep up with that kind of stuff, and you didn't want to accidentally write yourself into a corner with just some like random message. So yeah, that's for Marble Hornets anyway. That was kind of a thing that was temporary. Okay, yeah, Clay, sorry, I can't answer that. Team of macaques. Was the null code an address? No, actually, I can't answer that because, yeah, no puzzles in Marble Hornets anyway were addresses. That was kind of a rule. I haven't actually checked out on fiction in a long time. If I said on my deathbed, if I give away secrets, someone would probably try to kill me or something. It's okay. I know what you meant. Okay, so I think we're at about a stopping point here, people. Here's the outro. That's the outro. This has been Chat with the Trout People with me, Trey Weldners. Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for talking. I guess it's really not all that super different from being on the Discord, just, you know, me and text, but hopefully this has been okay to hear me talk and stuff. I'll always be in the Discord. It's actually way easier for me to be on the Discord than the forums because the Discord actually has an app, so that's good. So you can't say chat with the trot 5 times fast. I probably can. Chat with the trot, chat with the trot, chat with the trot, chat with the trot, chat with the trot. Boom. I just did it. So anyway, this has been a thing on the Discord with me, Guy, on the Discord. Guy, what made the Discord, I guess. So far, a lot of you people seem to be really cool with using Discord. I totally agree with you. It's an excellent thingy. So this is probably going to be an official thing for a good long while until, like, I don't know, Microsoft buys Discord or something and makes it not good. Sorry, I hope that never happens. I mean, it's not made for. I mean, yeah, it's made for games, but a lot of people use it just for, you know, the community aspect of it. It's just the community aspect of it where everyone just happens to be able to see what game you're playing at the time. I mean, hey, if the people that made Discord want $1 trillion billion, that's totally cool. I mean, I would probably take it too. But I'm just saying, you know how these things go. But yes, I'm gonna, for real though, this is me about to head out. Thanks everyone for watching. I will still be on the tech channels, so we can continue to chat there. But my voice is kind of tired now, so I will talk to all of you later. Mwah. That was me giving you a sweet little kisses. Bye everyone. Do 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 do.